Guten Tag, German tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 with me, BlueAnkylo. So, at last episode, we began our tracks in, well, Hanover technically, which could be part of Germany perhaps, once we get a little bit further into the game. And although I made quite a few little connections early on, none of them are really making me much money. Last year, although my guy actually has some cash, so I'm no longer in debt, so I might buy some more stock at some point. But no, the problem is, where is it in the ledger? We are making poor amounts of money. This is not good. In fact, our interest on our debt is actually a significant, that is a significant problem. We're paying more in interest than we're making in net profit. So I can't really take any more loans. This is not good. That's really, really bad, actually. I would have made much closer to 300,000 if it wasn't for those interest. So I guess today I'm going to have to try to pay those off first. I could potentially issue some stock to make a teeny tiny bit of money, but that's barely going to be any difference. So I guess I'm just going to have to save up some money. So we're just going to play on very fast speed. We're going to burn through a couple years. Try to get rid of my 11% loan first. And just hope that we can turn this around, basically. I really need these trains to start making me more than 8,000 per trip. I'm not sure what I could do differently. Oh, here we go. Hanover is doing good. Hanover to Göttingen. Maybe now that I've got just a couple more routes, it'll start making me some more money. That would be nice. 130k, that's a good one. Maybe I should add more trains. I don't know. Blue Cannonball, Bremen to Hanover is doing pretty good. Hanover to Göttingen was doing good. Göttingen to Salzgitter is doing pretty good. Well, this feels like this year is going to make me more than 150k, hopefully. Also, let's get rid of that loan right now. Almost had it. Just for a second. There we go. Go. Get rid of it. Alright, one loan down. My credit rating went up a little bit. Actually, hold on for a sec. Could I take out... I could sort of switch the loans down, but I won't bother with that just yet. I could switch them from 10% to 8%, but you have to pay that overhead fee. Well, this has been a very boring year. I haven't done anything. Hopefully I'm just making some more money here. We'll see what the ledger says once this is done. Saving game. Stock has split. That's not bad. Show me the ledger, please. Alright, we got a nice raise that time. We did make considerably more money. Okay, so if this continues, this is better. I can understand making 400,000 a year, but we had a lot of years in a row of, like, barely making anything. I still want to pay off that interest first. We're making some industry profits. Those are improving, too. Keep in mind, once I hit 500,000, which I think making that loan and building all those hotels was a horrible idea last episode. But it will make further industry cheaper at that point. Still, I'm going to try to pay off one more loan, I think, before I start building anything else, because interest payments are just too much. 10% loans are not good. Come on down. 7%. Well, if I could get it, if my credit rating gets to AAA, I'll reset them to 6%, because 6% is pretty darn good. I mean, you can get 5%, right? We've seen that before. Come on, trains. Big money. 109,000. Alright, we got a new locomotive. It looks like it might be a little bit better. It might not be quite as fast as the Firefly, though, actually. Can't remember the numbers. I'm going to have to look up what the numbers actually mean. 420. Something about that. I just can't remember. Still looks good. It's not super cool, though. Let's have a quick comparison here. Compared to my Fireflies. They are... Actually, they're a bit faster. They have considerably better fuel economy. Slightly better acceleration, which is nice for short routes, actually. They're more reliable. They just don't look quite as cool. You know, for 100k, with less maintenance and less fuel, that's actually really good. It's just a matter of paying for them to upgrade them. Okay, new plan. Pay off loans and then upgrade trains. Pay off one more loan. I mean, I'll get less money from passengers, but we're not Well, there's some passengers there. Actually, that's quite a lot of passengers, to be honest. I think the ultra cool gives you plus 30% per passenger, and the less cool gets you only 15. You know, actually, seeing as these things aren't very full. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that one is full. I was thinking, you know, I could add the caboose and have 7 cars. Or, sorry, the dining car. 20% more money from passengers. I generally don't bother with that, though. I mean, it takes up one of your carts, and you always have to carry the weight of the caboose, or the dining car. Alright, 100k to connect to Hrodek Kralov. It's in the mountain, though, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. Another year done. I didn't even pay off a single loan this time. Shoot. Feels like I'm going to have a difficult time making it to gold on this one in 35 years. Come on, trains. Nope. Well, at least I made a little bit more. I got a bit of a raise. Still, profits went way down that year. Come on, trains. Here we go. Oh, come on. I missed it by a second again. One more train. Come on. Get rid of that loan. Oh, I'm up to AAA now. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to just pay off the loan and then I'll reset the other one. If I ever get back up to 500k. Come on, trains. I was over 500,000 for a minute. There we are. Okay. Pay off. Please pay off. Repay bond. Issue a new bond at 6%. Please. And then get rid of the old one. Alright. So the one loan at 6% I'm okay with. In fact, I'm tempted to get building. If I can take 6% loans, I know I just paid off all my interest, but I've wasted so much time now not building anything. I'm like, I need more income. So what I'm gonna do here is connect up to Oldenburg, 300k. Hopefully this won't be too expensive to build the little bridge here. It's definitely not cheap. Alright. Yeah, this is an expensive connection for such a small little route. That was not cheap. Double that up. Alright, and we're gonna build no. Where's the Bremen to Bremerhaven? Bremen to Bremerhaven. It's almost like Bremen's Haven. Anyway, we're gonna just reset this route. We're gonna go Bremen, Oldenburg, Bremen, Bremerhaven, and that'll be fine. And what I will do, because I'm a nice guy, I'll replace the locomotive with a Crampton. Okay, upgrade. And I think I'll upgrade one of the other ones too. The blue cannonball can stay for now, but this guy, it's time for you to upgrade. Replace locomotive with the Crampton. Good. Alright, so let's see if that new route makes us some money on this one. We'll go on extra speed just to watch it. Okay. Loading up. Well, 124k for a very short route. Can't complain too much. I could complain, but I'll try not to. Alright. 126,000 for a very short route. Good. How much do we make on the way back for the also very short return? Not bad. 100k. So that might have been a smarter route to build earlier. Although, I mean, it did cost me like almost $1 million, so you can understand why I wasn't rushing it. Alright. Barracks, that's fine. And then how much will it make going to Bremerhaven now? This could be my good money train at the moment. Still, okay, so that's pretty good. So far, it looks like it's going to be about 100,000 for each route there, which is fine. That's doing better than some of these, like my blue cannonball, which isn't really doing all that great. What's next? I want to build more trains, more routes. Could go up to Ulsen. That seems kind of pointless. I'd like to connect up Wolfsburg, though. You know what I should do? Yeah. I'm going to have 2 trains here. I'm going to have one that goes like Hanover here and back, and then one that goes Hanover down there and back. Also, I should upgrade this before I forget. Upgrade to the Crampton. Okay, so now I know how much money I have. I think I'm going to try it. Did I do double track here? No, good. I just, I was kind of thinking I was going to have 2 trains but I decided against it. So that double track by Bremen is kind of pointless. Oh well. Alright, we're going to go Brunswick to Wolfsburg. Just going to spend all my money. I'm probably going to need another loan. I am going to need another loan. Oh well, one more loan. What's the worst that could happen, right? Issue bond, 7%'s fine. We've got 2 million in debt. Ugh. How am I doing? I'm going to buy some more stock. I'm going to buy 2 more stock. That gives me 6,000 out of 40,000. Still not great, but at least my total value is going up a little bit. And Wolfsburg, I'm going to splurge and get them the big one. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is the second one. We're going to reset this guy, and all he's going to do is go Hanover, Salzinger, Göttingen, back to Hanover, and then after he drops off, then he'll repair, go back to Hanover, pick up, and then go. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Also, pick up as much as you want. Okay. And I do have double track for some of this. What I should do here is double it up a little bit further, so when the 2 trains are in this little section, they won't slow down. That means I need to add another train, which is fine. This one will go similarly, Hanover, Brunswick, Wolfsburg, back to Hanover, and then maintain itself. And we'll use the Crampton. We'll give it 8 cars everywhere, and that should do it. Okay, so a little bit more connections. At least I finally built something. Let's see how it works. We'll just put it on normal speed for a little while, watch the trains go. I'm hoping to start, really expanding, because we've got a long way to go to get that gold. Unfortunately, unless we get a deal, we're not going to be able to expand into Prussia like I wanted anytime soon. Okay, another raise. Still not very good. That 400,000 a year was sure nice, but it's not that great. We're about halfway to the industry profits, I would say. Not close. Net worth is horrible. We've currently connected 2 states. That's going to be tough. One of the troubles is that unless we get a deal, Prussia and Bavaria are 10 million to connect. That's way too much. The other guys at like a few hundred K, it's not impossible. Where would I connect up next? I mean, I'm not in a big rush to take out more loans right now, but would that be smart? Go to Hamburg? Or to... Actually, yeah, maybe Hamburg, from Bremen up to Hamburg and Lubec. And then from there on next, we'll head up to Schwerin and New Brandenburg. Right, I already figured that out. Because those are some nice looking cities. Netherlands is like impossibly expensive. Prussia is impossibly expensive right now. The other option would be to go south into Hessen. In fact, Göttingen to Kassel wouldn't be too bad. A little bit more hilly, but it's still very close. So I think because there's so many good ones up in Holstein and Mecklenburg, I'd rather do those first. What about Schleswig? Is it worth going up there right now? It's got nothing really that great, to be honest. You could pay 15 million to get to Denmark, but Denmark has no cities. Silly Denmark. What about... I guess that's it, basically. So yeah, I'm going to go up Hamburg and Schwerin and all that next, as soon as I can afford it. Speaking of which, I am making some money. Let's try to pay off a little bit of loans. I really don't want to have, like, ridiculous amounts of loans. Okay. I think I can afford one more stock. It's not bad. Okay, I guess I'll just wait till the end of the year, see what the ledger says, see if I'm making more money now. Seeing as I upgraded changed the tracks a little bit. We'll see what a year on the new routes do. Why aren't you at healthy? Oh, it's got its water now. Okay, it was just having a hard time. It feels like I might be making some good money right now. Because that's, like, I just paid off a loan and I already could pay off another one. Bond, sorry, technically. Steady 60 to 70,000 per train. Kind of like, I don't mind that. better than the 8s and the 10s I was getting before. Okay, well, we'll see what it looks like on the ledger here. Another stock split, so we must be doing fairly well. Alright, another major increase. Ah, there we go. That was a good year. Okay. How many years have I wasted, though, already? Jeesh. 7 years have passed. So it's a lot of years done already to not be very far, but now it's maybe starting to turn around a little bit better. Even my industry profits are going up considerably as more passengers take my trains, I think. Which means in a couple years I'll be able to go cheap buildings. And then I really will build taverns everywhere because they'll be quite cheap. Worth the investment, I think. Okay, 900k. Only got 3 loans, not bad. Actually, one thing I wanted to check, sorry. How is my interest payments? 89,000. Okay, at this rate, my interest is only like 10% of my net profit. Much better than the, like, having more interest than net profit. So that problem is gone. If I took out another loan, it would be at a good rate. Yeah. So, how much would it cost to get into Hamburg, sorry. No hops, just ham. Hops. It's for beer. Come on. This one. It's going to cost 800k just for rights. And then probably with a bridge, another like 500,000 in tracks. So maybe with a loan I'd be able to do it. Give it a try. Okay. Go with just normal tracks. I will share the maintenance place one more time. Oh right, I actually have to buy. I actually have to buy the rights first. Good thinking, right? All right, let's try this again. So, if I want to go to Habsburg, oh, it's not cheap. It's a little bit cheaper this direction though. If I just make a smallish bridge, I wouldn't mind going in through that south route. Like this. That's a good place for this station. Alright. Unfortunately, I need a couple of my trains to come in. I want to take out another loan right now. So come on, give me some money. I need like 200,000 or so. 83. Come on, trains. 200,000, then I can finish this route. Come on, trains. Trains. Not negatives. Not negatives. Don't break down. 140. I still need a little bit more to connect this up. Maybe I should just take another loan. This is... My income is just not really solid yet. Oh, okay. Well, no. I need at least 200k. I know for sure. 100,000 for... There we go. There we go. Okay. So we got money. 100,000 for the medium station, because at the very least Hamburg, it's owed a medium station for sure. I think if I build it here, I'll be able to expand it later on when I've got big money. And we're just going to have a straight Bremen to Hamburg line. That seems important. Alright, go, Crampton. And then that way I can connect that to Schwerin later. Holstein joins! Yay! More dairy production! Yay! More meat in a healthy diet. Alright. I wonder if maybe that's the idea, is you should just get everything connected as quick as possible, because you start getting bonuses like more money for dairy or something. Unfortunately, the first run from Bremen to Hamburg isn't going to be super expensive. It's only going to be like 70,000. Alright, well we haven't really watched a train go yet, so let's watch this train. Keep an eye on the other tracks if you want. Alright. Make me some money. What are you carrying anyway, this guy, number 5? It's carrying grain. Grain is not the most valuable of commodities, unfortunately. Come on down. First train to Hamburg. Still with the stupid wooden bridges, they slow them down so much. Alright. 68,000 for that. Hopefully the return trip is worth a little bit more. Come on, Hamburg. Give me goods. What do you guys produce in Hamburg anyway? Booze, of course. Lots of random stuff. Lots of grain, obviously. So, there we go. 207 on the way back. That's a bit better. Mail, passengers, and mail. It's mostly just passengers, interestingly enough. Alright. Well, it's starting to look like a bit more of a rail track connection there. I suppose I ought to connect up Lubec while I'm here. It's not going to be too expensive. Oh, I am using stone bridges. Never mind. I thought that was wood. Okay, we'll go... I think I want to connect up through this sort of direction. Come on. There we go. That's easy. You can do it. We'll give them a medium again. I'm a nice guy. Okay, and I think, to be honest, I should just connect up the track I've already got going from Bremen to Hamburg. It can go all the way up to Lubec. We'll just add that on at the end. Should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. What I will do, though, is I'll put a service tower in here, because I am going to connect Hamburg to Schwerin later on. Maybe that'll probably be the next thing I do, honestly, or maybe even just Lubec to Schwerin, whatever. But yeah, that's probably the next thing to do, honestly. All right, income increase, 5,000 bonus. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're breaking out. Okay, this is feeling good. If the economy is still good enough for loans, I think I'm going to keep taking loans. 6%, 7%. So we'll stick with the 6% loans. No, I won't. Take one more. I want to get to Schwerin right now. I want to connect up more of these states. I had such a slow... It felt like my start was really slow. It's $1 million to get in. Yeah, it's not cheap. And then I think Lubec is actually the smart way to go here. Okay, so that's a fairly cheap connection. That's good. And we're going to go to New Brandenburg next. Can I just afford all this right now? If I take out yet another loan. Let's do it. Let's do it. More loans. 8% is getting expensive. After this, I'll save for a little bit, try to pay them off. Okay, Schwerin, bam, Nuremberg, New Brandenburg. Sorry, it's not Nuremberg. Different city. Is there a Nuremberg? There should be a Nuremberg somewhere. Seems like a good German name. Alright, so that's those. And then we're going to add some maintenance over here. Okay. And then I'll add a train that goes through those three. Okay, that makes sense. That's a new train. I've got one train that will go from Bremen to Lubec, and then a Lubec to New Brandenburg. That should cover it. Okay, hopefully I make some money off of this, and yeah, there we go. New Brandenburg's stock, 200,000, and then I can pay off some of my my loans, because I did take out a lot of loans there. We have like 3 million in debt, I think. The Blue Flyer. How much loans do I have technically? 3.5 million in loans. Yeah. I don't mind the 6% loans, but we don't want the extra ones. Okay, pleased with your progress, the investors immediately contact the leading banking institutions of Europe. 70% of the building or buying cost with industries. Awesome. So maybe the next thing I'll do is build hotels and stuff all over the place. If my profits are good, that won't be too hard. And now that we've got more trains rolling around, probably won't be so bad. There we go. We're making money now. Just gotta pay off a few loans so I'm not so far in the hole. Steel Mill by Brno. Actually, you know what? Lubec should have a dual track here. That would be nice. Alright, you guys keep making me... Oh, yeah, big money. Big money! No! Economy slowing! Economy slowing! Well, that means repaying the loans is less of an importance. Because I can only take out 7% now. Or 8 even. I paid off $1 million in loans. That's good enough for now. So I think, seeing as they are considerably cheaper, I mean, I can actually build my own brewery stuff, like my own, whatever these are called, for less as well. 70% for those guys too. But yeah, what I want to do is make sure I've got restaurants in all the big towns for sure. So I've got Hanover, Bremen has one. What did I build up in Bremerhaven? Restaurant and a tavern. Let's finish the trifecta with a hotel. I think I built 2 in one of these. Yeah, Brunswick. So we'll put the 3 there. Now I'll focus on the larger towns again. Make sure they get 1 of each. I'm not really worried about post offices right now. Maybe later. Tavern. Seeing as these things are so much cheaper than normal, I think this is smart investment. In all of the 2-star or higher. Restaurant. Tavern. Also, I mean, the next track I lay has to go through, I have to basically buy rights for the next area, so it's going to be very expensive. This is much cheaper. Okay, you know what, Lubec, we're just going to do it everywhere. I might even put post offices everywhere at some point. Okay, let's keep going. That's good. Now that we're making good money, we'll get the industry helping out. Bremerhaven, Oldenburg. I missed Walls Road because it sucks. But I could do Salzgitter, Wolfsburg, and Göttingen at some point. They're not the very biggest of stops. I wonder... Recession. Ah. I wonder if I should actually upgrade some of these. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I got another increase. This is not going to last, though. If we're hitting a recession, the crazy profits are going to go down. But I think I want to upgrade these to at least medium, because this guy is missing out on a lot of the stuff around it in Salzgitter. So, not enough room? Oh, shoot. I thought I put this in a good spot. It's these little houses, I think. Shoot. It would be nice to connect this distillery up. Could buy it for pretty cheap, too. It's not making any money right now. I need to get sugar and produce to it. I could look at the goods map mode. I'm just not interested right now. What about the Brunswick one? It's little. Doesn't connect up the lumber mill, unfortunately. How hard? How will it? Oh, again, I put it in the wrong spot. I had a bad luck with these being in the wrong... Just not connecting them up properly. Could connect Rostock pretty easily and Kiel as well, because that's on my side of the boundaries. Maybe that's what I should do, just connect up the last of the towns in my current... like I could head down to Osnabrück. Or I could start doing... Actually, maybe I should just save up my money and start working Kassel, Erfurt, Jena down here. Just keep connecting states. There's some big cities down here. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to do that. You seem to get bonuses for connecting up new states. So, no point taking loans out, really paying them off. Okay, we're going to do... What's the name of this place? We're going to go to Hessen next. 900,000, we'll just buy it. And as soon as I've got some money, I will connect the track up. Economy crashes. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Means my share prices are going to go down, actually. Which actually what I should do is just wait a little while for the stock price to go down, and then buy a bunch while it's cheaper, personally. And then the next time we have a boom economy, I'll be making tons of money. Wow, that's the plan. Alright, let's try to get up to Kassel today for this episode, and then I might end it up. Might end the episode, I think. A little bit hilly getting in here, but that's okay. And I think for now, I'm not going to add... There we go. So industrial powerhouse, 20% locomotive costs, 20% decrease for locomotive costs. Locomotives. Trains are cheaper. That's good. Your work has impressed many. In fact, see, I think connecting things is more important than I thought, actually. All right. Some of the kingdom's leading industrialists have gotten behind you due to your excellent work. They've arranged for you to get special costs on track materials. Oh, good. Track will cost 15% less than normal. See? Yeah, I should have... Okay. So, if I were to do this map over again, I would have, for one, started with Prussia, because I think I would have made more money. And I would have focused on connecting up all these little cheap-ish states a little bit quicker. As quick as possible, actually. So if I started in Prussia, I would have wanted, like, Luxembourg, Bavaria... Not Bavaria. Luxembourg, Darmstadt, Nassau, Hessen, Thuringia, Saxony. I would have tried to get all of those, like, ASAP. Because you seem to get some really nice bonuses. Anyway, I do need to change this route. Which route is it, though? I never name my tracks anymore. Is it you? Nope, it's not you. Is it you? It is you. No, it is not. There's my train. Okay, so this guy... I can do basically a Hanover to Kassel route. That's fine. So, reset everything. We're going to go to Kassel. All the way up. We'll even maintain and then pick up. Okay, that should do. Although I will, I think it's smart to put a service tower somewhere down here, because it'll probably run out of water somewhere through that. And service towers are fairly cheap. Alright, well, let's finish off this year, see how much money I made for a 57. I'm also kind of interested in how much this thing's going to pick up in Kassel for the first time. 125k, it's not super, but it's better than nothing. Alright, 1857. Still, oh, we got a salary cut. Well, it is this huge recession. So the fact that I only lost 300k in net profit, it's not too bad. You should see that the maintenance has been going down a little bit, or at least not going up as head fast. With our stock kind of lower, it's not much lower. I still think I should buy a little bit. 4, 5. That puts me at, actually, 20,000. That's a quarter of the shares. Hopefully I haven't just bankrupted myself. The thing is, usually the prices aren't going to go any lower during a recession. It's just going to eventually turn up once the recession's over. Anyway, I think that's all for now. So, thank you for watching once again. And I'll just save it here so I don't forget. What are we up to anyway? I don't even know exactly what episode this is, so we're just going to go 18-ish. Should be good. Alright, folks. So, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Come back next time as we connect up even more German states. Have a great day.